In the Rookies, a novel by Wimba, which I read one summer while visiting my grandmother in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. There's a scene in a public recreation area for gay men in Seattle, where plainclothesmen jump out of the bushes and bushwhack this activity, which is against the vice laws. And not understanding what's happening, one of them begins yelling, "Help, police." The idea is simple enough that the police would set up such a recreation department and poison it as punishment of vice. And if this isn't a crime, then there's nothing more to say. But if it is a crime, then America has become a sort of utopia for criminal activities. What I mean is that repeatedly I have gone and warned about this and been laughed out of court because I couldn't fill out the papers properly. I'm not a lawyer. And even after COVID occurred by the people who poisoned me in the mouth and did the other tricks, Pecky Poo, Magistrate Margaret Peckman, played like she didn't have the slightest idea why I would want to reopen case CO2-633, state of Washington. Oh, which shows that I knew a celebrity superstate was active and I didn't know who Donald Trump was. So it's clearly peculiar to say the least. Now, what we see is taunting. This is the C of copyright in a Star of David, and it's a symbol for my last name, the little boy, on whom the Axis filmmakers were getting even. They gassed me in a place called Kansas State, and as you know from UW Dialectical and today's celebration of remembrance concerning Auschwitz, nothing is worse than Auschwitz. Worse things have happened, as Brucker would say, no matter how bad something was. You see that the symbol is a mockery of anybody who thinks that that attack is worse and somehow even reasonable to compare to what happened in Nazi Germany, despite being alliance with Nazi Germany. You see, when you look at what ITRO was up to, they were using me for a Hendrix Burn Alive festival, right? And he's staring like, what's that like? I wonder what it's like to be burned alive. And you're supposed to cheer that it's empathy building to do this to someone, right? He has Mac. Mac is a caller. Oh, what's a caller? Oh, Priestley. And he'll be arrested if he tries to escape. And they have these images like this, about to send you ESP signals, is what the script says. So one of their script ideas was to make it look like I was hiding a secret and that my fear wasn't from being tortured, was from fear of consequences if somebody found out what I did, right? And I had traumatic amnesia. And Bush and Vaclav Havel were allies in this absurd farce to cover up and justify the AIDS testing mission where they snickered at innuendo, queerbait, what's got into you? And they knew, of course, about the script. So when you look through some of the archives, you begin to see that there's a pornographic cover for the making people laugh at pornography is sort of a way of remedying. It's the pornography is like a book of laughter and forgetting. It's cafe paradiso to wash away the troubles of sin. I can't really show you this, but it was on Wattenmaker's wall. It's called Disneyland After Dark. He's the person who is named in the script for having given me the nerve agent. And the idea of see, notice the hidden Casablanca-like image in the storm warning advertisement. Dallas Police Department, there's a deputy who presses his face up against another man's back and for a moment seems to resemble Lee Marvin, the star of The Killers, who's been identified as one of the Reaganites. If you know the story of Leslie Couch, you could see why this image of John Lennon from How I Won the War is so telltale what happened. Because we were intimate, but we never made love. And they were saying that was the no idea, because virginity is actually a contraption that captures the rape ideation of the queerbait. And of course, they tortured me twice. It was the same ferociousness. So it was clearly the same agency. And horrifyingly, they got away with it because they know the West is barking mad about some things and grossly immature. You won't find a mature police officer on the beat anywhere. So they have queerbait carrying his own cross before the judgment committee. And this is to protect the Vestal Virgin. Ha 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 ha. Protect. Ha 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 ha.